Hileman's my name. I'm the chef de cuisine here at Locale Market in beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida. Today we're going to talk about how to build a better burger. So first and foremost, we have our grill nice and hot, and we want to make sure that it's super duper clean. So we're going to give it a few strokes with our grill brush. This is to ensure that any carbon buildup that may be on the grill will not end up on our burger. As well, you want to go ahead and wipe it down with a little bit of neutral oil. The reason we're not using olive oil or something like that is it has a much lower smoke point than canola oil or something like that. Here we have our Locale burger. This is 40% chuck, 40% beef brisket, and 30% dry-aged beef from our dry aging room. The dry-aged meat gives it a nice nutty flavor, adds a nice depth to the burger as well. So the proper way to season this burger, we're going to hit it with a liberal amount of pepper and salt. The reason we're doing pepper first is because pepper will stick to the burger, and then the salt. If we hit it with salt first, pepper's just going to bounce right off. Here we go, nice hot grill. Our burger patty is going on. Now we don't want to move this around too much, we just want to let it be. We're going to cook it for about 2 minutes per side for a nice medium rare. You'll notice the amount of salt that I put on seems a little bit high. However, we're using kosher salt as well. This burger has a nice fat content, so some of that is going to just melt off. We have some caramelized onions and mushrooms. Now what we do here is we julienne the onions, caramelize them at medium heat with a little bit of neutral oil, and then if you find that they're starting to stick, you can just add a little bit of water to the pan, get them a nice golden brown. As well, we've mixed this with some cremini mushrooms that have been sauteed in brown butter. Then we hit it with sherry vinegar, as well as mirin, which is a sweetened rice wine vinegar, and then finish it off with a little bit of white soy. All of these items you'll be able to purchase at Locale Market. So we're just going to let those heat right up. You want to butter the bun, pop it right on there. Now, of course, you want to pay close attention to the bun as it's bread. This is a very hot grill. You don't want it to burn. So we've cooked our burger for about 2 minutes on the first side. See how easily it releases due to the fact that we've oiled our grill? Pop it right down. We're going to go ahead and pull this off and let it rest. The good rule of thumb is you want to let your protein rest for half the time that you cooked it. So we'll let this rest right around 2 minutes and then we'll be good to go. We're going to talk about how to properly layer this burger. We'll go ahead and put our lettuce in a bowl. About as much as you think you can fit on the bottom bun. Next, what we're going to do is liberally dress the lettuce. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to dress the outside of the bowl. As well, we want to give it just a little hit of salt and pepper. Now, the reason we dress the outside of the bowl is it's going to be much more conducive to getting all of the lettuce dressed properly. If we put it right on the top, it will have a tendency to sort of bunch up, and we want to make sure that all of this lettuce has a nice even coat. So our burger's properly rested. We're going to go ahead and put a couple of slices of Gruyere cheese on top. This is going to add a nice nutty flavor, a little earthy element as well. We're going to go ahead and pop this in the salamander and let the cheese melt. So let's go ahead and assemble this burger. Here we have our toasted bottom bun. We're going to put our dressed lettuce right on top. Next is our perfectly cooked, perfectly seasoned burger with melted Gruyere. On top of that is going to go our slightly sweet, slightly salty caramelized onions and mushrooms. Oh boy. There's our top bun. Fresh ingredients to make a better burger are available here at Locale Market, St. Petersburg, Florida.